Hello, fellow Martinsmen. Today I will be taking you on a walking tour of the wonderful city of Santo Domingo, the capital of the Dominican Republic. Now, our first stop is a church, but this is not just any church behind me. This is the Iglesia y Convento de los Dominicos. It was founded by El Orden de los Dominicos, and it is believed to be one of the oldest convents on the North American continent. As specific numbers between sources vary, most say that this church was built between 1505 and 35. So it's safe to say that this building is around 500 years old and still has an incredible facade, which is maintained by those who are still using it. Our second stop on this tour is just across the street, where we find a monument to the founder of the Republic. Juan Pablo Duarte was born in 1813 here in Santo Domingo, and he is most known for his actions in the revolt against Haiti of 1843, and then later came to found the current government of the Dominican Republic in 1844. So our next stop on the tour, just a few blocks away, is the cathedral, the Catedral de la Santa María la Menor, which is dedicated to Saint Mary of the Incarnation. It is known to be the oldest cathedral in the Americas, which began construction in 1514 and completed construction in 1541. It is the home of the Archbishop of Santo Domingo, who is given the questionable honorary title of Primate of the Americas. Now, just adjacent to the cathedral, we have a plaza which contains a great monument to Christopher Columbus, the discoverer of the New World. This plaza is typically covered in pigeons, and many contribute to this by throwing various seeds and breadcrumbs. And additionally, someone writing his name in script, which says Cristobal Colón, which is, I guess, how one would write it in Spanish. And the plaque here reads Sculptural Monument in honor of the great Admiral Don Christopher Columbus, discoverer of the New World and the first Viceroy and Governor of America. It was the artist who completed the sculpture was Ernesto Gilbert, and it was inaugurated on the 27th of February, 1887. Now, once again, just coming off the plaza, we have another monument of sorts. This is a great tower, which is the town hall of Santo Domingo. It also contains the museum of the city.
Hold up! Let me get it started! BB with the Robins! Look at...
As we are walking to our next stop, we can see that the city is filled with very pleasant pedestrian walkways and many other beautiful constructions, such as this church behind me.
King New York! Looking for the Queen!
You got the right.
Now, a little on the more governmental side than the historical side of the city, per se. This is the central bank of the Dominican Republic. It is called the Banco de Reservas de la República Dominicana, which is, pretty self-explanatory. It translates to the Bank of the Reserves. Now, as we arrive at our final stop, this is the great plaza of Español o de la Hispanidad, which is Spain or the Hispanity. And once more, another statue, which is dedicated to Nicolas de Ovando, who is the founder of Santo Domingo, the capital of the Dominican Republic, and he also is claimed to be the governor of the island of Hispaniola, or Española in Spanish. Now, past the statue of Nicholas, we see the previous governor's palace. It's a Spanish military fortification and is now a museum. And lastly, we have the restaurant Pate Palo, which claims to be the first tavern in the New World, although according to TripAdvisor, it is really the first European brasserie. So make of that what you will. I would like to thank you all for joining me on this walking tour through the Zona Colonial of Santo Domingo, and that concludes my presentation.